Hi, my name is Thomas Dodson. I'm an Infusionsoft certified consultant and automated revenue machine coach for Southwestern Consulting. We help people make money online. And one of the key ways that we do that is through email. And I want to share with you today the four types of emails that we use and the four types of emails that we coach people and teach people how to use for their businesses. Now, the first type of email that we use, that we get into, is what we call the indoc sequence or indoctrination. And it's usually a series of emails, 2 or 3 emails that go out, and it's usually the first time someone has found us online, either on stage or online. So they're opting in to get a lead magnet, a freemium that we have online, or they're seeing us on stage and we're giving away something for free as well. And they email in or text in and get into our system. And so this is our first chance to shine. This is our first chance to show what we're all about, introduce ourselves. Don't sell anything. This is just, hey, here's who we are. Get to know us. Here are our people. Here's our story. Here's that free thing that we promised you. Oh, here's another free thing a couple of days later. And oh, here's one last thing you might like. So it's that over deliver. It's the first encounter they have with us. And then the second thing that we set up is what we call the long-term nurture. And the long-term nurture is for us monthly. You know, that's your e-zine. That's your evergreen stuff that's going out to people every month. They're getting it based on when they opted in. Those are created 12, 18 months at a time, and that content, again, is evergreen. So it doesn't matter if they get it today or they get it next month or 3 months from now. And typically it's the best of stuff that you've created or articles that you've curated that you think are relevant and you have an opinion about, that you want to share something. So for us, we use a lot of the videos that we've recorded over the years. We use a lot of the blog articles that we have written, and we use testimonials. We also use stories that we find online that we really think are great and motivating. So that goes out every month. Some people call that a newsletter. For us, we call it an e-zine or a long-term nurture. Then you've got another email that we teach people how to use is what we call a newsletter. So everyone's vernacular is a little different, but the newsletter for us is something big. It's just a blast. It's a one-time thing. Typically has to do with a special event going on. Perhaps we're going to be on CNN tomorrow. We want to let everybody know. Or we were on CNN today. We want to let everybody know. I've got an appearance coming up on NPR tomorrow. So we'll send a blast out to everyone to let them know what's going on. And then the last one is the RSS feed that we send out every time we post something new to the blog. And that happens depending on the frequency that you're blogging. So we have it set up so it's automated. Every time you post something new to your blog, an email goes out that shares it with your list and says, hey, there's new content up. You might want to check it out. So those are 4 emails that we use at Southwestern Consulting and 4 that we teach people how to use through Automated Revenue Machine. And you might ask, wow, that's a lot of emails. Do people get tired of that much email? And the answer is yes, they do. So preferences are a big deal for us, and allowing people to opt into what they want and opt out of what they don't want. The trap is that sometimes we get into this thing where it's all or nothing. We allow people to just completely leave our list and unsubscribe, and boom, they're gone. We like to give them preferences because sometimes that RSS thing, we say our super fans like it, but if we're blogging 3 times a week and we're sending out 3 emails a week, for some people that's too much, but for some people they like it. So it's just that personal preference. So make sure no matter what you're doing that you do provide those preferences so people don't just completely opt out of your list and you don't have any more contact with them.